I'm here today, I'm not a convict, I'm not a criminal. But like many of you, I am a prisoner. See, a prisoner is not in a real jail necessarily. Because instead of a physical jail, what if your jail is right here, between your two ears? See, Henry Ford said the man who thinks he can and a man who thinks he can't are both right. We say that all the time. I can't tell you how many times I've taught that at events, but I know for most it goes in one ear and out the other. It doesn't even register. How is it that a young man like Zoe, coming from nothing, can have the amazing amount of success he has, and some of the other people in a company who came into this with way more education, way more work skill, way more sales ability, way more leadership ability, way more contacts, are not succeeding? Because here, Lorenzo has gone from a prisoner to a free man. He no longer is shackled by his own fear, his own insecurities, and his own doubts. Most people are so busy with our lives, we don't even realize that all day long, there's a conversation taking place with you in your own head. You're talking to yourself all day long. And if you could actually record the things that you were saying to yourself and play them out loud, you would be stunned. And secondly, you wouldn't dare allow another human being to be that disrespectful or rude to you in most cases. See, if you've got a jerk of a friend, Zoe told you about some people are just not nice. God made some people that are just not very nice. So you know what you do with them? Run away from them. Just avoid them. People are like, well, I'm positive. I can put up with negative people. No, you're not positive. You're stupid. Don't spend time with dumb people and stupid people, because that's what you will become. We become who we hang out with. When I am around a negative person who I know is trying to poison me with my mind, with their doubt, with their insecurities, with their sarcasm, I just get away from them. That's easy. You know what's not easy? Getting away from yourself. So what are you saying to yourself? Are you saying to yourself, these things don't work? Who are you trying to kid? You've never done anything like this before. Yeah, sure, that person can do it. But, you know, Rayner has all this international business experience. Of course, he's succeeding. But who are you kidding? You didn't even graduate from a university. You know, yeah, of course, you know, Andy's so outgoing. Of course, he's doing well, but you got nothing going on. See, if you're talking like that to you, you're in a lot of trouble. People all over the world are prisoners. They're not living their life. They're living their life for what their mom and dad want them to do. They're living their life for what their spouse want them to do. They're living their life for what their boss want them to do. People say another thought, money isn't everything. Really? Well, if 8 out of every 10 thoughts you have during the course of a day are about money, money may not be everything for you, but it's damn close. So what if you were to understand that the number one thing that's stopping you from succeeding is here? When we did our 7 absolutes earlier, one of them was you must focus on personal development. And some of you are like, yeah, whatever, personal development. The funniest thing in the world is the people who desperately need the most personal development think they don't need it. Yeah, it's like, but it's the truth. So personal development, that is absolutely the key, because you can't get away from you. What if, on the other hand, instead of you talking negatively to yourself all day long, what if you started saying things to yourself like, you know what? I know you don't have an education, but you're the hardest worker that you know. you're going to be a superstar. I don't know how it's going to happen, but someday, some way, you're going to be a multimillionaire. You know what? Other people may not think this, but you're probably the best looking guy in all of Asia. What if you just started saying things to yourself that were super positive and upbeat? So others are going, excuse me, that's not realistic. According to who? You're allowed to say whatever you want to say to yourself. You're allowed to believe whatever you want to believe. Who are you hanging around with? Are the people you're hanging around with sarcastic, smart Alecs who have given up on all their dreams in life and just like to sit back and make fun of people like us that are trying to do something? When you go home, do people go, oh, you're brainwashed? Brainwashed? Because we're excited about our life, we're brainwashed. Because we don't want to go out and get drunk every night, we're brainwashed. You know who's brainwashed? Them. They believe go get a good job, have security, retire, and enjoy your money later in life. That's the greatest brainwashing job in the history of mankind.